Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. It all started in December when a new biome was added to Minecraft, the Pale Garden. I decided to create a hardcore single biome world to explore it. First thing I noticed was how the sky was dull and grey. Luckily, being from England, I'm used to that. So, like in any Minecraft world, I needed wood to start off with. It's always important to make a crafting bench and craft yourself at least a pickaxe. Possibly an axe as well straight away, so that's what I set about doing. Once I had my axe, I used it to chop even more wood. Given the world generation being a single biome, it's the only wood I'm gonna have, so I figured I would just grab as much as I could right at the start and save me having to come back and grab more later. I also really like this new pale moss block they added. It's just a nice variant to have on the moss. I started punching the grass to get some seeds because I knew it was going to be my only source of food. And then I ventured down to get some stone because it's always helpful to have stone. You can make obviously stone tools, which are a little bit better than the wooden ones. I'd made the decision pretty early on that I was going to live in the water because I figured it would probably be the safest place to live. So I was just here, I'm just trying to find the ideal spot, and I figured this bit in the middle would probably be good because it's far enough away from the land that hopefully I won't be attacked by anything. I also made a boat because it's just going to make my life a lot easier. So then I made myself a full set of stone tools as well and started planting the seeds because I knew I was going to need them to grow as soon as possible. I wanted to grab as much dirt as I could just for the foundations of my build on the water, and obviously the more dirt I have, the more place I have to grow seeds, and then the more food I can grow. I also found the new flowers, which you'll see a bit later on, but during the day they're in this closed state, and at night they open up and they actually glow orange, which is really cool. So I was absolutely doing this on the fly, but I picked what I thought was a decent size build to have. I can't remember the exact thing. I think it was 20 blocks long, but I might be wrong. So I decided to just gather some more wood, and I'd also realized at this point that there are no passive mobs in this biome, which means I wouldn't be able to get a sheep, so I wouldn't be able to craft a bed, so I would have to stay up all through the nights as well. Hostile mobs do spawn though, as well as the creaking. There is the usual zombies and creepers and everything, so I had to be wary of that. And through the first night I made sure I had some torches to light up my place, and I just worked on making it look nice. So now you have an idea of how I've set up, let's crack through the next few days. Day 2 was a vanity and waiting for crops to grow kind of day. And so was day 3. That mine entrance was good though, right? Day 4, 5 and 6 were spent in the mines, and I was lucky enough to find diamonds on my staircase, but not lucky enough to have an iron pickaxe yet, so had to leave them there for the time being. Day 7, I was rudely reminded about the existence of phantoms and how not sleeping would be a massive pain in the ass. I went for a boat ride in the daytime, and all I found was some pumpkins. Yep, just pumpkins. I finally had enough iron to make a pickaxe day 8, and you know the first thing I did was go and get those juicy diamonds. It was only 6, but that was enough to make a pick, sword and shovel. Not a bad start. I went back to the mines and found a huge iron ore vein. It's not diamonds, but it's nice, enough to make full iron armor on day 9. I decided at this point that during the day I'd work on the house, and during the night I'd go into the mines. If I can't sleep, I might as well be productive. Day 10 was vanity, 11 I forgot to record, and 12 I got some obsidian. So naturally, day 13 I went into the Nether. Probably not the best idea, and I prefer to go in with fully enchanted diamond, but I thought I'd just have a look. I spent the next couple of days chopping down trees, looking for creaking hearts, and when I couldn't find any, I did the only logical thing. Set fire to it.
We burned the forest down.
Something I learnt the next day, by complete coincidence, is that the creaking hearts don't burn. So when I wandered back to the forests, I saw a couple of creaking hearts. That night, after fighting off some phantoms, I saw my first creaking. They really do blend in, it's kind of creepy. I also remembered at this point that spiders drop string, which can be crafted into wool, so I decided to go hunting for spiders. I didn't have much luck. I found a couple of spiders, but only one of them dropped string. And I need 12 total to have enough for a bed. So I decided instead to go and collect the resin from the trees. I made a resin brick. It's very orange. I do like the chiseled variant though with the creaking face on it, and I found the perfect place to put them. The next day, I remembered somewhere else I could get string. Bastion loot chests. I thought it was worth a shot, so I ventured back into the Nether. And I honestly don't know what happened here. I thought this was all connected, or I just glanced away, and I don't know what happened, but by the time I realised what was happening, it was too late. Honestly, this was my first foray in a hardcore world, and I have to say, it obviously didn't work out very well. Again, I'm just not sure. I think maybe I looked away for a split second. I don't know. I should have been more careful. The Nether's a dodgy place. But originally, I was planning on doing 100 days in this world, and obviously, I never made it there. In case you want to hear my thoughts on the Pale Garden, I actually really like it. I like the wood. I like the colours. I like the creaking. I think it's a unique idea to have a mob that you can't actually kill. Like, I mean, you kind of can, but you have to destroy the heart to destroy the mob. And it's only at the night time as well. One thing I do kind of wish that hostile mobs didn't spawn in the creaking in the Pale Garden, because I feel like they take away from the creepy ambience of it all. But otherwise, yeah, I think it's good. The resin, I could take or leave. I mean, it's nice to have another orangey block for the palette, I guess, but it is quite a saturated block, so I'm not sure how well it'll fit into build palettes and stuff. It's a nice addition to the game overall, and I can't wait to see what the next update brings. And when the next drop comes out, if it's another biome, for example, then maybe I'll do something similar and try another hardcore world. Until then, thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please do if you've enjoyed the video, and drop a like as well, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. Did you know that I am currently playing a day of Minecraft every single day in real life until I get to 1,000 subs? It's true, I'm doing it, so if you're not subbed, drop a sub, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. And you can check those videos out on the playlist in the description. Thank you so much. Bye.